Hi guys. All right, so today I am showing you the scissor jib and how it works. I've had two people asking more information about the scissor jib, so let's go into it. So far, our whole production team enjoys this rig. I mean, it's pretty compact. It goes out pretty far, and it is great to work with. Other jibs that we've used in the past have either been too flimsy or too heavy. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. But you need more than just the jib. When you buy this thing, you're going to also need some weights. You'll need some type of tripod. So we got the tripod set up there. It needs to be like a really heavy duty tripod. And then some form of controlling the camera on the end of the rig. We use a Ronin DJI Pro um, to control the camera. What we're doing today, I'm going to show you how to set this guy up all the way up to the point where before we put the Ronin on. We won't be putting the Ronin on, but I can at least show you what the Ronin looks like. Yeah, pull this guy out, look inside. There's other ways of putting it on there that aren't as costly as a Ronin. We use the Ronin for a lot of other things too, and that's why we're like, it's the best of both worlds. It does a lot of different things. All right, so I'm going to put you on a tripod, and my friend Weston is going to come help set all this up for me. Okay, and we'll probably not have anybody show up first off, and that's okay because this is I wonder if I can turn the camera around actually. That way I can get a better, perfect view. All right, guys. There we go. Let's get started. Now, need this guy. Okay, so it looks like it's working again. All right, so let's explain what we've done so far. I don't know where it stopped. Okay, so guys, we've put the scissor jib on the tripod. We've placed the rods in that hold the camera. And then we also have a rod over here that manages, what does that rod do,
So
Weston?
it's just basically leveling rods. So now as it scissors out, this keeps the head in parallel. And then as it scissors out here, it keeps basically this whole mechanism parallel with itself.
Cool.
So it just kind of gives it basically so this motor unit stays aligned with the parallel member on the arm.
Cool. Okay. Let me see if I can set this back up on the tripod and we'll continue putting it on. and probably bring it a little closer too so we have better Wi-Fi.
Is it better just to record it and then go
Um,
live with the recorded video?
that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking too. But my concern on that is running out of memory on my phone.
Gotcha.
So I don't have a lot of memory.
So if you're not going with the Ronin, we don't need as much counterweight.
Yeah. So I figured we'll slowly just put on.
Gotcha.
Because we normally put the heavy stuff on first, right?
Yeah, usually the 25 plates. Actually, no, we actually go opposite.
Oh.
We do all the small plates on the inside, all the big plates on the outside. That's why it's stacked that way.
Okay.
That way it gets it off of these members here.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I just follow the normal protocol and stop at where we need to be? So 2-2.
Yeah, you think go 2-2 and a 20 and we'll just kind of see what it feels like.
Okay. Left. Hang on. This guy right here needs to be on this side. It's not balanced. These guys are smaller. Okay. This last one should do it.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we just grab these guys. Oh, these guys don't actually hold it on there.
Yeah, well, the rubber thing has to be flipped upside down. Actually, there's supposed to be another piece of rubber that fell off. That one will hold it.
Okay.
See, that's supposed to have one right and one
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. One that holds it.
Okay, just pop that one back in. There. Okay. And then it takes a V-mount battery. And when you plug in the remote hangs off of the weight bar. Looks like it broke. Is there that on and off switch there?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
And then how far does it extend, Weston?
So it's 16-foot scissor jib. So it goes out, I think, 16 feet from your center point, and then going at full height. Yeah, maybe the height is what the 16 feet is. I actually don't know, but I think that could be it. It's like with the height all the way down. And that was actually one of the reasons why we put it on this tripod unit, is we could go lower or we could go higher and get a few extra feet out of it if we needed to. But for most part, it's like that's pretty much what we need.
Yeah, any higher than that, we put the camera on a combo stand.
Yeah, on our Mambo combo.
Mambo combo.
Yeah. So yeah, it works. They actually have a new controller which you can buy with it that allows you, like right now the start stops are pretty hard, so you can't really use it as like a techno crane.
Mm-hmm.
But they came out with an updated controller for like $300 extra or something, and it allows this to ease in and out on the movement, so you can use it more like you would a traditional techno crane, which
Very
is pretty
nice.
cool. So it's like you could stick the camera there and then basically dolly in and out like you would with a techno crane.
That's very cool.
You can see those, like, that end is pretty harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does a good job. I think that probably the biggest thing is the weight shifts just a little bit as you go in and out. Um, oh,
The battery died.
no, it's shorted the battery out. Or this is one of the replace soon ones. Anyways,
Yeah.
um,
I can go grab a new one.
yeah, we'll
Well,
have to.
I can stop the live at this point too.
But yeah, it's like probably the weird thing is that it kind of shifts weight just a little bit as you go in and out. So you just have to be really conscious, whoever's operating, that they're not getting distracted and grabbing something here that's going to pinch their fingers. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. The main reason why we did it is we used to have this unit, which is a Portagib system. So we have the Portagib system, which I love because it's very basically customizable. We can build all kinds of different shapes. But it took a long time to deploy. And so this is great because you get the tripod set up. You can have one guy working on the tripod, one guy working on this. Boom, you throw it on, and we've got a jib ready to go that's 16 feet, in 10 minutes if everybody knows what they're doing, 10 to 15 minutes. And so just really easy to get stuff deployed and get some awesome shots in, remote locations. So that's
Very
the nice
cool.
thing about it. It's really, in the end, why we ended up going for a scissor jib versus you're more traditional where you've got all the components and you're attaching together and you get more rigidity, but the assembly time and the pack down, like it's just such a big package, it can't fit in the van really well. But this one packs down to small packages, boom, throw it in the van. When we need it, which is pretty rare, but when you do need it for your shot, you've got a
16-foot scissor jib.
16-foot scissor jib that you deploy in 15 minutes.
Very cool. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions about the scissor jib or any other equipment that I show on set, let me know and I'll create a live or a video about it.
Did you tell the price?
No, I didn't. What
So
was it when we originally purchased
at the
it?
time we bought it, it's 3,000. I think it's still around the same. It's like 3,500. So it's like honestly for what it is, it's a pretty good price, I would say. I mean, it's like our jib when we first bought it, our Portagib Explorer was 4,000, and then we ended up, and it was only 6 foot, I think.
Right.
And then we bought a additional Portagib Explorer used, and we bought it for 2,000, and that got us to a 12 foot. So we basically Frankenstein two together.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like for 3,000, this guy was 16 feet and had the easy setup time. So basically, all in all, we've got 3,000 for just the scissor jib. I'd say this component you can buy for an extra $1,000 for like a good sturdy tripod setup. You can't just do a standard tripod because you got to hold all the weight. Once we finish with it, we end up having 150 pounds in counterweight plus 45 pounds on the head, so the whole unit starts weighing a lot. So you have to have something
extremely heavy
that can retain that on the tripod legs. And then, yeah, we use a Ronin on it. You can use anything that you want for the head. I think Proaim has their own head that they sell for like $2,500. We bought the Ronin 2, which is a great device, but I mean, we got ours for 5,000 used, but it would have been, $10,000 for the package. So it's like, that's just the scissor jib cost is 3,000, but you do have to have other accessories to make it somewhat usable. You can use it without a Ronin. You can just mount something here, and then you can loosen up this head and just kind of let it be a kind of like gravity, just kind of keep it always in one direction. Or even when you go up, well, actually, I guess that one doesn't quite do it. But anyways, so it's like you could do it without it. I just think you lose a lot of functionality.
Yeah.
The whole point is being able to do jib movements with a motorized head.
Right.
And that's honestly all we use our Ronin for. We don't use it for
anything else these days.
Yeah.
We used to use it for all kinds of different things, but we've realized there's other tools that do it better.
Yeah, we like the look of Steadicam, so we use Steadicam for what most people use a Ronin for.
Yeah.
And then we use the Ronin for a motorized head, either on the jib or on occasion, not a lot, but on occasion on the dolly. We'll stick the motorized head on the dolly. And then with the Ronin, we've got the Force unit, which I think is now discontinued, unfortunately. but this is motion controlled. So we stick this on a tripod so our director of photography can control it just like you would on a tripod, and then it moves the Ronin head.
Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for watching. Cheers.